12 for Buddy Hield.
Look at this.
Court Lively with the breakaway and a quick release and a foul called on Green.
Hardy against Misi. Lively punched it away. This is going to bounce to Lucas, center court.
I think he kind of flies under the radar.
PJ in the middle of the defense, drives and finds Lively on the wraparound.
And has made most of the opportunity this year. Thompson to Lively. Lively gathers and a strong finish. Kyrie Irving the floater. And Lively right there. You guys said it. It's like Lively and Gafford having those two. What a luxury.
This was not a pep talk game here. This was go out there and get it done.
Moran looks off the defense. Washington dives in front of Brandon Clark and steals. Nice. Up ahead, Lively running the floor. Big finish. Last year in the season series between Dallas and Memphis, 4 games. Road team won every game. Oh, Lively has it blocked by Jackson, but stays after it. Right. Rehab.
Yeah, we got the great song Rehab by Andy.
Wow. Who is that?
And that's Dereck Lively. He was inspired by the music royalty.
Now here's Moran on the way down, made a late decision to pass. Clark fumbled it, and Dallas has numbers because of the hit, and Lively again. Tower of power. Missed most of last year with an Achilles injury suffered in March of 2023. A couple of good shooters matched up. It was Thompson and Kennard, and Clay made the pass, and Lively with the big finish. Another rim rocker for Lively, and this time add a foul into boot. Luka advanced it up ahead to Lively, and then a long, vicious pass, and what a finish!
It's amazing what turns the game around.
Down the edge of the lane, Dinwiddie, Lively crams it home on the putback.
See how he held back.
And he trained like he was behind, not like the team owed him anything. Coach Kidd said that was rare when you have a future Hall of Famer who was in another city for 13 years. TJ Washington and Daniel Gafford told me before tip, he brings the championship vibes with his approach.
Grimes had it poked away by Barnes. Washington into Paul. Hands to Lively. What a play by the Dallas Mavericks. To see those two structures side by side. Here's a drive. And Lively got the great feed and hammers it down. Marshall got the assist.
39% though with the Pelicans last year. Dallas defense makes a play. Utah was looking for Collins. Centering the break is Marshall. Grimes to Lively. That wasn't the smoothest operation, but the payoff in the end was what you want around the league. Running the floor, Lively to answer the basket by Clarkson. Total breakdown of the transition defense after a made basket.
And Dallas's bigs were also outstanding in that series. That tag team of big guys gets lost sometimes in the shuffle of the stars, but we see it there.
Green is back into the game now for Houston, their top scorer on average this year. Tonight, the top scorer is Dylan Brooks. Here's Lively finishing the alley-oop from Dinwiddie.
It's amazing when you can get to the rim.
Tonight's the start of a 5-game homestand. Next up, Orlando's just lost Paolo Banchero. There's Dereck Lively.
To the rim, to the rim.
Gary Harris over the last 5 games now. 15 from the floor as Isaac blocks Lively's ferocious flush attempt, but he has another chance and still gets his ferocious finish.
Space, step back, drops it off, gets it back, rolls it into the paint, and lobs it home. A little bang, bang play, Lively.
3 straight threes made in the second quarter that really helped Dallas on opening night against San Antonio. To a rolling Lively, tower of power on that slam dunk. Hardy the dime.
This is Klay Thompson, pick and roll, Lively gets a dunk. Well executed by the Mavericks.
Just allowing a wide open attack there, nobody rotating across. Easy layup.
Washington on the flip, Lively on a hammer throw down. Body to body defense against Kyrie Irving. Can't do it any better than Jimmy just did. Grimes on a lob and Lively hammers it down.
It's a wonderful setup.
Could not make the catch. We would call that incomplete. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie lobbing and Lively with a long arms. Burks muscling with P.J. Washington, draws crowd. Missed it, Lively hammered it down.
On their home floor last year. Birding on the drive and kick. P.J. Washington leads for Lively for the jam. They're taking fewer, shooting them at the worst percentage in the league until 3 games ago, as that's a tower of power finish by Dereck Lively. Even since the injury, the fractured hip for Chet Holmgren. P.J. Washington Jr. back in the game. On the jump stop, he misses, but Lively able to cram it home on the putback. And Brunson, who had 30 in a visit to Dallas last year, now has 31 in tonight's game. Upstairs, Lively from Kyrie Irving.
Will Hardy decided to keep him on the floor and play through. Shot followed up. Walker committed to the baseline and no one closed out.
Jordan Poole deep.
Be proactive.
Kyrie, back door. Brought it up to Lively.
There's nothing that Sarr can do in that situation.
For sure. Gives you lineup versatility.
Well, it's a little bit like what Dallas has with Irving and Doncic, right? Slam dunk underneath.
12 rebounds a game, 4th in the league in rebounding.
But he's consistently giving you that.
Here's a lob by Klay Thompson, and he's the one who puts it on a platter for Lively to climb the... PJ gives it up. Thompson. Offensive rebound, Lively. Out to Kyrie, turns down an outside jumper. And it is a tower of power finish by Dereck Lively off the feed from Kai. One of 2 there by Powell. Easy basket. Kyrie draws in the defense, and you got Lively camped out underneath.
None of them have come outside the paint.
He knows where to butter his bread. Doncic in the paint. Lob City! Up top to Lively.
Irving being guarded by McDaniels. You saw that length when he blocked that jump shot a couple possessions ago.
Lively off the lob. Tough pass. Laid it home anyway off the rebound.
Really missing him in Thompson here tonight, so everybody trying to fill in.
Good pass, Grimes to Lively.
Can't let these guys go get 135.
Poked away from Niang. The defensive play was made by Grimes. And it's Hardy in transition. Lively cracks it home.
These turnovers not allowing the Grizzlies to get field goal attempts.
And a conversion there. Gets the crowd into it. Dinwiddie lobs it up and Lively finishes. Lively with 7 boards, a couple blocks, and 6 points. He'll probably have to log extra minutes. I can't imagine Gafford's coming back. And Lively with a punch over the top.
You can't play in no man's land with Dereck Lively. That Dallas just continues to allow him to play in one-on-one basketball.
Grimes feeds Lively.
Good go there.
If you're a Grizzlies fan, you're mad at Luke Kennard for not taking the 3. The Grizzlies get the bucket anyway and lead by 13. Grimes drop off Lively.
Nice drop off there by Grimes.
Into a nest of defenders and outside Thompson with a 3. Picked up with a nice aggressive rebound by Grimes. Thompson, high, Lively, up high, down hard.
And shooting 57% in those 4 games. 41 from the arc. Post up PJ, gave it up to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie lobbing, and it's cramped home on the alley-oop by Lively. After the 1 Thompson free throw. Lively, another alley-oop. This time PJ Washington, the passer.
Oh, nice.
Lively, big finish. Tower of power over to Monty Kamara.
In his heyday with the Warriors, but still can be a guy that can create havoc. Knocked down 6 threes in their last matchup.
Cutter, big finish. It's Lively.
Lead the league in fast break points. They are much more explosive in the open court as you see PJ getting it to Lively again there.
Post up here, now AD is doubled.
You're on the bounce.
There it is.
There's the lob. Yes, guided home nicely. Dinwiddie read it, Lively read it, and the two connect for the first Eli basket tonight.
They are not content. They want that third seed.
Getting cheers as soon as he touches the ball. Behind the back, turns it over. 3-on-1 break for the Mavericks. Marshall inside, and Dereck Lively.
That Anthony Davis did just a moment ago. Drive to the basket, pass was behind Lively, but he alertly bats it outside, and then follows home the miss by Klay Thompson. That transfer portal thing has changed how we talk about the college aspect. There it is!
There it is.
10 assists, triple-double. The lob by AD, the big...
Luka lob. Lively hammers it down. You're going to keep two with Luka, and he's going to be able to... You know, the Warriors' fourth best defensive team. They've done a lot of guarding all season, but now they're getting diced up as Lively off the Dinwiddie feed.